Hi, and welcome to Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my buddy Aarush with us from Young Researchers. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Kev. It's really nice to be here.
All right, so thanks for taking the time. I appreciate it. Before we talk about Young Researchers, tell me a little bit about yourself. What should we know about you?
So I'm currently a high school senior in Pune, Maharashtra. I'm from India. I've been living over here since the past 18 years, born and brought up over here. And I'm a big basketball player. Like I love to play basketball and, sports and all because I'm way tall, like I'm 6'4", 6'5", right? So I love playing those types of sports. And mostly since 10th grade, I was just doing all the stuff regular students do, like goofing around with friends, moving around and, visiting each other, doing trips all over the places. So nothing more serious during the middle of the high school of my sophomore year. All the work that I started, doing on LinkedIn and, finding people abroad is all started from the junior year of my high school. So everything that I've done till now is in the past 2 years.
Nice. So let's talk about Young Researchers. I know you're a co-founder in that. Why did you start that idea? What need, what opportunity did you see?
So I was actually working on another startup during that time. It was Cosmos Box, something like that. And a person named Ishan Jain, the main founder of this whole project, Young Researchers Institute, he's from San Francisco, California. So he is currently working on researches on cancer and all of that stuff. He's passed out from University of California, Santa Barbara, UCSP. So he started this project because he's an ISEF finalist himself. He has won a few research projects and published a lot of papers and wanted to help other young people to start because a lot of people over here do not know like how to do stuff, how to start. And if anybody wants to know, it's all gate kept. So like you have to pay Lumiere or other big brands about 10,000, $15,000 for personal guidance and all of that. And he just felt that this is, too extreme. Like a normal person cannot pay for something like that. And if you're doing it completely free on your own, you're going to take 3, 4 years trying to even understand what the complete research project is about. So he started this project and he was a pretty much a visionary guy. He saw every product as, a growing market and he required someone who knew operations as well. So I was working in Cosmos's operation, handled a team of about 40 to 50 people, and he wanted someone with that experience in YRI. So he started the company in April, and I joined about the same time in the start of May, exactly a year ago. So it's been a year since I've been in YRI. And I started growing that company, hiring people, marketing interns, and all of that. That's the most of the stuff that I do, all the back work that people don't see. So we started this as a project. Like it wasn't a company at the start. We started this as a project to help students grow. And then we thought that this is a really great business model and it could develop into something much more, diverse with a lot of partners and schools together. So what we did was we called PhD professors, we called PhD students, mentors, and company researchers, which Ishan had ties with, some of the people in India I had ties with, and we created this whole network. So what we do is that we have a cohort, we get 20 to 30 people on board, we pair them up with a mentor of their choice because if a person is researching on IT, he doesn't want a professor who has a degree in a biomedical, right? He wants someone who has IT experience. So uh, we pair each one of the students with their professors. They all work for on their project for about 8 to 9 weeks, not even, a year, 8 to 9 weeks, and they have a ready paper which they can publish. And out of approximately 20 to 30 students, let's just say 25 to 26 students have a published paper. And out of them, 2 to 3 last year have won the ISEF 2026. All of them have been finalists. So, like every 1 or 2 person from a cohort who has a really great idea is an ISEF finalist right now. If you see our LinkedIn page and all of that data, everything speaks for itself. We don't have to market it even anymore. So, that's how this idea came to life. So we had a lot of pillars, marketing, operations, and all of that. So I handled operations and hiring and staff. Ishan was the one supervising me, and then we coordinated it all together. So not only do we conduct research with other students, we help sponsor small companies as well. So if anybody's handling a hackathon in any university or handling any other, let's say, research competition at their university, we support them through our funding because we have money, they don't. They require sponsorships, we require publicity. So we hire them, we pay them, we find prospective students from their research councilship, we get them on board, we teach them good stuff, and take their raw ideas and convert them into proper published projects in which they can use in their future to get admitted into Ivy Leagues and all of that. Approximately 10 to 15 students from our complete three cohorts have been admitted into Ivy Leagues. If you see our site, some have gone into Brown, some have gone into Stanford, some
Right.
have been accepted into a lot of other companies. So yeah, that's what YRI was for, so that students find something they're actually interested in rather than doing random degrees and then having massive student loans on them. It's better to study, research, and develop something that helps both the world as well as themselves. That's what YRI's main goal was.
So obviously the program's been a success. So let's talk about
Yes.
crystal ball time, my friend. Looking 3 to 5 years out, where do you see this idea? What are you hoping to have accomplished?
Well, currently we have a cohort size of 20. So in about 3 to 5 years, what we would see is to have 200 to 300 students in a cohort and keep the same exact, rate that we have currently right now, 97 to 98% success, even reach 100. I know it's a bit statistical impossibility, but we would like to try to have 100% of our students, move forward with published papers, Ivy Leagues, and, have great success in the future. That's what the goal is. In 3 to 5 years, we want this to be a stable program with everyone in the world knowing, yeah, if you're doing research, you have to go to YRI.
Awesome. So what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more about the idea?
Well, we have the main site. You can always log on to it, yriscience.com. That's the main site. If you just search it up, you have all the details over there, past participants, past winner, past finalists, their projects, papers, the list of our mentors of a lot of people what we have, and applications links to all of our programs. So if you want a complete group cohort program, you can choose for that. If you have the money, if you think that a single person guiding me through, like rather than having 2 to 3 researchers, will give you just one professor mentor, and for the year you're going to be just talking with them daily and making your projects and become finalists. So we have affordable rates for everyone. So like an average student can attend our project and have 2 to 3 research papers out with it.
Awesome. I appreciate you taking a few minutes to call on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.